Right, morning all. Hope we're all doing well. This is... I'll find the right way to put this blooming thing. There we go. This is a squat maximum effort day. I'm squatting on a pretty low box. On my dynamic days I'm squatting parallel. This is below parallel. I've done my first couple of initial reps. I'm not expecting miracles with this, I'm not going to lie. So the box is pretty low. So yeah, this is my third attempt. This is my third lift. It's 90 kilos. Like I say, I'm not expecting a lot because of the depth on the box, but it's just a variation to add to all the others I've done. Funny little walk out there. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to go up by 10. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope if they've thought about taking fitness for the new year, you've got 2 days. Start now. It's Monday. Start the week fresh. Failing that, give me a nod. www.paulhilylifts.co.uk. I am currently still giving away 4 weeks of training absolutely free. I'm only giving away 3 of them because, you know, money. As I say, they're free. It's 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks coaching. It's absolutely free. But I'm only giving away 3 of them. Just pop over onto the website, send me an email. Yeah, we'll get on it and you can get your 4 weeks of training absolutely free. Good way of starting the first month of the new year. Yeah. Whew. Right, what's that? 19 is a ton. I'm going to change this 10 and 5, put a 15 up there. And then I can add a bit of short change to it. We go up to 5s. Going up to 105. I don't really want to leap to 1 in 10 just yet. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Anything above 90 was, for me, was going to be a bonus. Because on a standard squat, not a box, like a competition squat if you like, I think I'm probably good for 130, 135. Again, I go back to the original lockdown, and I was somewhere between. Write down all your workouts, or keep a record of them or something. Because I'm pretty certain I went to 140. As I say, during that first lockdown, because I was eating a lot more. Not the healthiest of foods, I'll grant you, but I was eating a lot more. And mass moves mass, so the numbers were not unimpressive, well, for me anyway. That's one thing you've got to sometimes step aside. I know it's not talked about as much, but for a long time a man without a six-pack was often, frowned upon. Of course, I had mine back in the day when I started lifting, when things were more about aesthetics than actual strength. Now I've got them, they're visible there, but I'm not streamlined. But then I started thinking more about functionality over finesse, if you like. I'm not unhealthy, that's what's important. Doesn't affect my fitness levels whether I do or don't have a streamlined six-pack. There's one that I don't think is talked about much, and that is the perception that men go through, especially younger men, go through this phase where, all your Hollywood stars have got streamlined bodies. I mean, even in the 80s when they were all like more muscle men, they still had six-packs, Yeah, right, well I got 1 in 10 on the bar now. Don't feel like much more's going to go, but I can get this up, that'll do. Woo! And we'll see how it goes from there. I've pulled the safety bars out of the rack for safety. I do normally squat inside the rack, but I've got loads of gear still in my room. It's just easier to pull the safety bars out, and if it happens, it happens, and if it don't, it don't. It is important to stay safe when you train, especially if you, well, not necessarily especially with heavier weights, but yeah, especially with heavier weights. You know, if you're doing, if you're repping your like 5 and above, then I think you're going to know by that first rep if it's going to work or not. And if it's not going to, if you don't think that 5 is there, put it back, re-rack, readjust. Just don't try and be clever. Right. We'll add 5 to that. Of course, the other thing about box squats, by and large, you're going to be at a fairly wide stance, which is, well, it depends. It depends how familiar you are with squatting. I would definitely say if you've not box squatted before, do your body weight. You probably won't find much difference in the balance. Balance probably be okay. Try an empty bar, and then go slow. Go slow, go safe. Because obviously the wider your legs are from what would be considered, I suppose, a natural stance, it's going to affect your balance. I mean, I wouldn't say, I definitely squat wider than I deadlift in terms of feet position, normally, as a rule of thumb anyway, because I feel more balanced. But as I say, with a box squat, your legs are just naturally further apart, so you're clearing the box. So play safe, just play safe. If you're going to play the game, play safe. Right, again, I think this is it. I feel like this is it. And I know I felt like 110 was going to be it, but definitely feeling like it's more reaching the pinnacle. there we go, that is it. That is it. Maybe there was an extra 2.5 keys there, maybe not. But I definitely felt that coming back up. So we got 1, and what we got 1, 10. Hang about. Ton 20. 110. 115. I'll take that. Like I said, when I got to 110, I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't sure what was happening after 90 because I haven't box squatted this low for a while. I think when I got to a ton, I was like, all right, I didn't feel too sad. I didn't think I had much more than a ton in me, but I got to 100 and what was it? I got to 115. So yeah, I'll take that. I shall speak to you all later on the next video. I believe there is one planned for today. It's just having time to do it. I'll probably do it when I'm cooking again or something. Ta-da.